for the...
Just put him down in the middle.
His first job is going to help us autopsy Betty. Norman got a haircut, so he looks... Hello, welcome back to Windy Hollow Garage. It's been a long time, and we're going to flash back all the way back to the end of last summer when we blew the engine up in Betty. As you can see, she's still missing something, and we have a new crew member. We're going to flash back and go through what happened, what we found out during our teardown. Unfortunately, it was a kind of a sad day. We were at Norwalk for the Mopar race, and the car had just gone 1075 on 1075 during testing on Thursday, and Mom lifted in the shutdown, and that was the end of it. The engine let out a terrible, terrible noise, and yeah, that was it. That was pretty much the end of it. We did a compression check at the track, and the number 8 cylinder didn't have any, so we weren't fixing it at the track, and that was the end of Mom's season. So you can see we're still waiting to get the engine back. It's at the machine shop right now, getting refurbished. So we're hoping to have it all fresh and new for this year. But yeah, so I apologize. The audio is not very good. So we were kind of thrashing to get it fixed. We thought it might just be a head gasket, and we thought we might be able to get it fixed for the next weekend. So the video audio is not great because we were trying to kind of just get the car fixed for the next weekend. But once we pulled the head off, we realized that wasn't going to happen. So I apologize for the audio. It's not the best. You can see we have our mics back now. But yeah, we'll try and do better. And we have a new shop supervisor here. His name is Norman, so he's very bitey. He is 9 pounds of fury, and he's going to help us. His first job is going to help us autopsy Betty. Unfortunately, we're not sure what happened, but when she let off in the shutdown area, it made a very terrible noise, and it sounds very terrible. The number, we did a check at the track, and the number 8 cylinder had 20 pounds of compression, so that's not good. So we were unable to fix it at the track. So let me know what you think could be the problem. It goes clack, 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 clack when it runs, and it yeah, has no compression. So I don't know if it's going to be a broken valve seat, piston, head gasket, one of those things. I was leaning towards head gasket, but we'll see. Let's just pull the intake. So as soon as you pull the intake, you can see there are little pieces of metal. So I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a valve. I don't know, but it's in a lot of the cylinders here. So that is not ideal. This is a cylinder that has no compression. So I guess we'll start by pulling off, I want to pull the valley pan first and see what's going on in there. And then we'll pull the cylinder heads and see what's going on, and it's no bueno.
What you doing, Norman? Hi, say hello, everybody.
All right. Well, we got the valve cover and the rocker arms and stuff off, and everything actually looks okay. I was looking through to see if maybe a valve may have usually one will be higher or lower than the others if it's got a valve train problem. But they all still look the same, so I don't think it's going to be a valve. So, I don't know. What could it be? Is it a broken piston ring? A broken piston? I have a broken one of those. And so I think we're about ready to pull the head. It's leaking coolant at the number 8 cylinder, just from taking the head bolts out. So if I had to bet, I'm gonna bet that the head gasket is no good. But we'll see.
Oh, there goes more water.
What do you think, Norman? What do you think?
All right. Try this one more time. Let's see if there's another way. Oh, is it? There's something not let it come up. Are you kidding me? There we go.
Oh, nose. Oh, real nose.
Number 8 and number 5. Or number 3. Nope. Yeah. Number 8 and number 4 have both got all kinds of like chips and pockets on them. Oh my.
Is this one of those fucking drone stuff? I don't think it would have went 2 runs.
Oh my god. It does. It looks like it was like a... Number 4 looks worse than number 8. On this side. I have no idea.
Well, that's pretty much worst case scenario. I don't know what happened. Something went through the motor. I don't know. I don't know how or why that would have happened, but something has gone through the motor. So maybe it's a valve seat came loose that we just can't see. I really don't know. But you can see the cylinders are, or the pistons are just beat all to hell. So those are not going to be reusable. I don't see any threads, so it doesn't look like it was a bolt.
Let's see, like shavings all over that.
There's no bolt. It doesn't. There's no threads or anything that make it look like it was a bolt.
Norman got a haircut.
Well, we're back. It's the next day, and I think we figured out what happened to Betty. So if you zoom in here. So if you look, it looks like the valve seat broke. So I've never seen that happen before, but it looks like a piece of the valve seat broke out. And that would explain why that cylinder didn't have any compression. Because you could see the head gasket was still sealed up perfectly. You can see the imperfect mark on it. But that matches the piece that we found on the, wherever it is now. Was that it?
Right there.
Yes, that kind of matches what that looks like. kind of matches what that, I guess that's one piece of it. So I have a feeling there's more of it on the other side because when you turn the motor over by hand, it feels crunchy. It's got some tight spots, so really hoping the block is okay. But we're definitely going to need pistons, valve seats, valves, the heads welded up. It's going to be it's going to not be inexpensive to repair. Mom's going to have to get a second job. So, but Norman got a haircut, so we're going to try and get the engine out of the car tonight and go from there. So I did get the engine tore down and autopsied, and the bearings didn't look super great, but the crank, the block, pistons, rods, all look to be reusable. Obviously, we have to get the valve seat fixed, all new valves. It looks like what caused the problem was most likely a weak valve spring, or one of these hydraulic lifters was a little bit weak and kind of let the valve float down there on the big end, which beat up that valve seat and made it leave the chat. So it was definitely a bummer, but it was kind of a best worst case scenario. It was a bummer because the car was running good and Mom was driving good. She had literally gone 1075 with a 0 on that run.
Biggest wheelie ever.
And made the biggest wheelie ever. Hopefully she can put a picture in. Biggest wheelie we'd ever had with the car. It was running great. And so we had big hopes for the weekend, and then it just went to crap. But on the plus side, we didn't pick up the engine with the shovel, and the car was still in one piece. So best worst case scenario. It's a bummer that it blew up, but for the amount of damage that it was, it's not that bad. We can live to race another day, basically. So we should hear something back from the engine builder any day now. I think it's actually been at the engine builder for quite a while now, but he had a lot of engines in front of us because it's that time of the year. And so we should be hearing something back soon. Hopefully we'll have it back on the track first thing this spring. Hopefully we can video getting it fired back up. And this time we're not going to run hydraulic lifters. We're ditching the hydraulic lifters. We are going to go full roller solid lifters. It actually looks like it was a solid roller camshaft in it that had hydraulic lifters from what the engine motor saw so far. So it looks like it was a solid lifter cam, but they put hydraulic lifters on it because it was technically a street car. From what I understand, I mean, they drove it on the street. It didn't have slicks and stuff. We made it a race car. So shout out to Derek and Derek's mom and dad for helping us. They were pitted a couple of spots down from us and helped us run the compression check and
Babysit the dog
and get the car pushed into the trailer and all that stuff, and console Mom while she was pouting for the rest of the weekend. So
on the bright side, you did end that weekend well. We just didn't get any of it videoed.
Yeah, after she broke, I carried the torch for the weekend and won in Super Pro for the first time ever at Norwalk. So she can put the final round video here at the end. And yeah, we ended Norwalk by winning Super Pro in the Roadster. So yeah, that was definitely probably the high point of 2025.
Yeah.
So more to come, and apologies for being MIA.